Today we will try to understand how to graph linear equations. These equations represent straight lines on coordinate plane, and by the end of the lesson you will be able to take any linear equation and draw its graph accurately. So let's directly start learning on examples. The main idea of drawing linear lines is to get at least two coordinate points on the xy plane. After that, the only thing you need to do is to connect the points. So how are we going to get 2 points from a given equation? We will do that by xy tables or xy charts. Let's say we have an equation of y equals 2x plus 1. So let me make the xy table here. So we will give some random points to x. Let's say it's 0. Since it's random, I will start with the simplest ones. When x is 0, I will substitute 0 for x in the given equation. So y equals 2 times x means 2 times 0 plus 1. So y equals 2 times 0, 0 plus 1. So y equals 1. So when x is 0, y becomes 1. That's my first point. My second point, let's say x is 1. So when x is 1, I will substitute 1 for x. So y equals 2 times x, 2 times 1 plus 1. So y equals 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1. So y equals 3. When x is 1, y equals 3. So now I have 2 points, 0, 1 and 1, 3. Let me draw the xy coordinate plane. Let's say this is x, this is y, that's the origin, 0, 0. My first point is x is 0, y is 1. Since x is 0, the point will be on the y-axis. So let's say this is 1, and that's also the point. So it's 0 and 1. My second point is when x is 1, let's say this is 1, and y is 3. So let's say this is 3. The intersection of 1 and 3 will be here. That's my second point. X is 1, y is 3. So I will connect the given points. So let's connect the 2 points. Now I have the graph. So that's the graph of given equation, which is y equals 2x plus 1. As you see, it's a straight line on the xy plane. So let's do another example. Let's say I have y equals negative x plus 5. Again, I will start with the xy table, and I will give random values to x. Let's say this is x, 0. So I will substitute 0 for x, negative x, negative 0, 0, plus 5. So y becomes 5. When x is 0, y is 5. That's my first point. My second point, let's say x is 3. Y equals negative x, which means negative 3 for my value, plus 5. So y equals negative 3 plus 5, which is 2, positive 2. So when x is 3, y becomes 2. So now I have the 2 points. The only thing that I need to do is to draw the xy coordinate plane, mark the points on the plane. When x is 0, y is 5. Let's say this is 5. And also the points 0, 5. And my second point, when x is 3, let's say this is 3. Y is 2. Let's say this is 2. The intersection of 3 and 2 will be here. So that's my second point. x is 3, the first one is x also always, and y is 2. So now I will connect the points. Just connect the 2 points and I'm done. So that's the graph of y equals negative x plus 5. Let's do another example. Let's say I have 4x plus 2y equals 8. As you see, the equation is not given in the slope-intercept form, but it doesn't matter. The main idea is to get the 2 points to connect. So what you can do, you can convert the given equation into slope-intercept form, or you can use the given form, which I will do. So let's say this is my xy table, and I will give some random values to x. I will start with 0. So I will substitute 0 for x in the given equation. 4 times x, 4 times 0 plus 2y will be 8. So 4 times 0 is 0, which means I have 2y equals 8. Since I need just y, I will need to divide both sides by 2. The 2's on the left side are cancelled out, so I have only y. On the right side, 8 divided by 2, 4. So when x is 4, y becomes, when x is 0, y becomes 4. That's my first point. My second point, let's say I'm given 2 for x. So I will substitute 2 for x in the given equation. 4x, 4 times 2 plus 2y equals 8. So I have 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 2y equals 8. So you see that there is 8 on both sides, so they can be cancelled out. I have only 2y on the left side, and on the right side I have 0. So 2y equals 0, which means y is also 0. So when x is 2, y is 0. So now I have the 2 points. So I will draw the xy plane, xy coordinate plane. Let's say this is x, this is y, that's the origin. My first point is x is 0, y is 4, which means that the point will be on the y-axis. So that's 4, let's say, and that's also the point that I need. So it's 0 and 4. And my second point is when x is 2, y is 0. Since y is 0, the point will be on the x-axis. So let's say this is 2, and that's also the point that I need. So x is 2, y is 0. So what I will do, just connect the points, the marked points, and that's all. Now I have the graph of 4x plus 2y equals 8 equation. So what happens when we have an equation such as y equals 3? So that kind of equation means the y values is 3 for all x values. So how does that become possible? So it's possible only when I have a horizontal line. If I have a horizontal line such as y equals 3 here, and make a horizontal line something like this, and that's the only way that I have y equals 3. So you see that I have points on the graph, and for all the points y is 3. X could change, but y is always 3. So that's the graph of y equals 3. So let's say I have an equation x equals negative 3. So that kind of equation means x equals negative 3 for all the values of y. Again, it's only possible when you have a straight line which is vertical and normal to x-axis. So since it's x equals -3, I go to -3 and make a straight line, which is vertical also. And if you look at the line, all the points on the line, there's infinite number of points here, has x equals -3. So y is different, but x is always -3 on the given equation.